Principle number 5, manage your inner conversation. According to Buddhist principles, the monkey mind is a term that refers to being unsettled, restless, or confused. It's also the part of your brain that can become easily distracted. So if you want to get anything accomplished, the challenge will be to shut down that good old monkey mind. In our process, it also represents the committee of noisemakers who want to be heard. And often what they want you to hear is all of the old stories you were told, and you have now integrated and made up about you, the world around you, and the interplay between those two things. It's your thoughts that create your feelings, and your feelings that create your actions. And it's those things together that create your results. So if the inner conversation is self-deprecating and self-destructive, the results will follow the flow of deprecating and destructive. In fact, the statistics are that 90% of most inner conversation has a negative bend. How we diminish ourselves and ultimately others is typically through these 4 examples of how we create negative self-talk. The first one is we filter, which means you magnify the negative aspects of a situation and filter out all the positive ones. The second one is we personalize. When something bad occurs, you automatically blame yourself. The third one is we catastrophize. You automatically anticipate the worst. And the fourth one is we polarize. It's this or that, it's black or white, it's good or bad, leaving very little space for gray or other more positive possibilities. When you put all these together, we quickly realize that there's very little room for anything positive to come through. And if you temper that with the law of attraction, you can almost guarantee your life will be a gong show. And then you have all the evidence and proof as to how much life sucks, especially your life. And what's worse, or one of the biggest challenges then, is the fact that most of the inner conversation is hidden, buried in your subconscious. And so we aren't even consciously aware of what we're thinking and subsequently creating, and then we begin to believe life is happening to us, not through us. And so the first step to managing the inner conversation is by becoming aware of it. And the best way to do that is to begin to practice noticing what you're noticing, what catches your attention, what's actually going on when you feel triggered or poked by someone or something. Being able to identify what you're feeling, what the actual emotions are, and then understanding which ones are healing and helping and which ones are destructive and damaging. Principle number 5, manage your inner conversation.